Here we have a 2010 on a 10 registration. VDL SB200, Wright Pulsar 2, 44-seat, PSVR compliant single deck bus. So, we're on one of the eastern fringes of the UK here, Holt in Norfolk, at Sanders Coaches. Looking at actually a number of these vehicles of various ages. In fairness, this is the oldest one, but it looks the tidiest down the near side, down the offside. Specifically produced for for the Arriva group, the Wright Pulsar on the SB200 chassis. You'll find they only ever originated either operating for an Arriva group company or in the Arriva bus and coach sales rental fleet, and the difference is the maquette. So you know, but this one, very good on the offside, gotta be honest. Under the bonnet, Euro 5 Cummins engine, that's driven through a Voith fully automatic gearbox. Reverse camera's also fitted. Back down the near side again. Pretty good, to be fair. The only dented skirt panels, this one up near the front here. Rest of it's all good. Bonded windows, we like them because they're cheap. Sorry, bonded gasket windows. Bonded windows are expensive, and that's why we don't like them. Gasket windows look a bit more old-fashioned, but they're far, far cheaper to replace, let me tell you. We've got LED destination displays to front, side and rear. We've got a manual fold-out wheelchair ramp. And then as we jump on board, 44, including tip-ups, seats. Finished in this green graffiti-style maquette, which tells us most likely this was an Arriva rental fleet vehicle, as opposed to Arriva main fleet vehicle, which would have had Arriva's turquoise maquette. So, seats are all in good order, to be honest. Even like the backs of the seats don't seem to have any etchings on, which is quite a popular thing to do these days. We're wired for CCTV. Honestly, these are very, very tidy. Considering this is coming up to 15-year-old, you can't fault it, to be fair. You've got 6 tip-ups, 3 either side. That's to stop everybody fighting, because you've got your wheelchair bay on the near side and you've got your buggy bay on the off side. That way, mums and disabled people get on. No falling out. But yeah, I've got to say, very tidy, very well presented for the age of the vehicle. And what you're going to use this for? If you've got a school contract, you don't need seat belts. And it's high capacity, but they don't mind standing, because some authorities allow standees. It'll do for that. Or it'll do if you've just got 40 odd seated. Ticks the PSVR box. What else? Rail. This will go out every weekend on rail replacement and earn its money. You don't need sexy coaches for the provincial lines. If you're doing like Manchester, Piccadilly to Preston or something like that, nothing wrong with these. You know, up here on the, you know, if you're doing from sort of North Norfolk down to, I don't know if there's a train line comes up here these days, but I'm sure there's a station at Cromer. Anyway, it'll do, you know, it'll do the job, and it'll do it as good as a coach. And the rail companies prefer them because that gets the wheelchair on and off far quicker than a big lift coming out the side of a coach. So that's also important. Dash is all in good order. Everything as you'd expect. It's got like a daft centre binnacle. Mileage, we'll have a look at that while we're here, is just short of 700,000 kilometres. There's your capacities. I always have to laugh at the standing capacities that are on type approved vehicles, because you'd never get that many people standing up in here. There's your height, 10'1". Proof that the reverse camera works. The only thing you don't get is all that gubbins right there. Other than that, what you see is what you get. So, Very tidy for its age, very tidy. But to recap, it is a 2010 on a 10 registration, VDL SB200, Wright Pulsar 2, 44 seat, PSVR compliant, single deck bus.